So hari ini kita akan masuk topik type of operators. Okay, type as operators. There is 4 types of operators: arithmetic, relational, logical, and assignment. Okay, kita dah pernah buat dah ni dalam Java punya coding, tapi kita tak begitu detail. So hari ini saya nak detailkan sikit tentang arithmetic, relational, logical dan juga assignment operator. Okay, arithmetic mostly diguna untuk mathematical operations. Okay, relational is used for conditions. Sebab dia akan keluar true atau false. So dia akan return value adalah true or false. Begitu juga dengan logical pun sama. Assignment is a storing value into variables. Okay. Right, so going to the first operators is called arithmetic or numeric operators. Okay, arithmetic operators in Java include 5 arithmetic operators. Kita ada 5 saja. Okay. To perform additions, subtractions, multiplications, divisions, and remainder. So tak payah sekali remainder lah. Okay, each of these operator use 2 values called operands to calculate a final answers. Okay, what is the operands? Operand is the values. Okay, for example, if we put 3 plus 4, okay, 3 plus 4. So plus is a operators, while C and 4, this is called operand. Okay. Jelas tak view sana? Ke blur-blur sikit?
Kabur, sir.
Kabur? Okay, macam mana sekarang? Okay dah?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay dah?
Okay, sir.
Okay, nampak Nampak operand, operator and operands. Okay. Right, next. Okay, this is example of the operator. Okay, the first one is additions. Okay, for example 34 plus 1. 34 plus 1 yang ni pengiraan seperti biasa lah. Okay, pengiraan seperti biasa. Subtraction pun sama. Multiplications pun sama juga, 300. Okay, untuk multiplications in Java is not X not character X, tapi dia adalah asterisk. Okay, yang bentuk star tu. Itu syntax untuk Java lah. And then divisions is slash, not backslash. Kalau backslash itu sudah menjadi escape character. Okay, so divisions use slash, this one. Okay, and then remainder use this is called apa itu hari saya sebut, not percent tapi ampersand. This is called ampersand. Okay, symbol ampersand. Okay, so ampersand is used to find the remainder of the numbers. Okay, for example 20 modulus 3. Okay, 20 modulus 3, the answer is should be 2. Okey, nanti kita tengok macam mana dia cari. Okay, we're going to the first divisions. Both operands of the divisions are integers. The results of the division is quoted and the fractional part is truncated. Okay, yang ini kalau kita tengok dia punya example, okay, yang ini kamu kena fahamkan betul-betul if integer divide by integer, so the answer should be also as an integer. Okay, even 5 divided by 2 sepatutnya 2.5. Okay, tengok betul-betul. Okay, 5 divided by 2 sepatutnya lah. So it should be 2.5. Okay, it should be 2.5. But in Java, 0.5 is truncated. Okay, so dia tak ambil 0.5 because 5 and 2 we declared as a integer, so the answer should be integer also. Okay, so the answer is 2. So yang 0.5 dia akan truncate. Okay, yang kedua, tengok example yang kedua. Negative 5 divided by 2. Okay, in Java there is not negative 2.5. Not negative 2.5. So 0.5 is truncate and then it takes negative 2 only. Okay, sebab apa? Sebab negative 5 is integer, 2 also an integer. So integers divide by integers and the answer should be integers, not decimal numbers in Java. Okay, clear semua? Selalu masuk exam ni. Okay, next, to perform a decimals or double numbers, one of the operands must be decimal numbers. Okay, contoh di sini, if there is 5.0 divided by 2, so that means double divided by integer numbers or integers divided by double numbers. So it gives decimal numbers. Okay, 2.5. So yang ini dia akan ambil semua. Dia tidak truncate negative 0.5. Okay, ada soalan? Division sangat penting selalu keluar soalan ni. Integer numbers divided by integer numbers, it should be integer numbers. So point dia akan buang. Okay, kalau double numbers divide by integer numbers and then dia akan dapat decimal numbers. Ada tanya ke?
Tidak, sir.
Okay. Alright, remainder. Okay, the remainder ampersand operator it's called ampersand. Not percentage. So lepas ni tolong guna perkataan ampersand. Okay. The ampersand operator known as remainder or modulo operator, resulting the remainder after divisions. The process is only once. Okay, the process of division is only once. Dia tidak akan berulang-ulang sampai kita dapat 0. No. Okay, the operand on the left is dividend and the operand on the right is divisor. Okay, example 20 modulo 13. Okay, 20 modulo 13. So maksud dia kalau kita tengok sini divisor dia 20 di dalam, 13 di luar. Okay, and then they divide, dia akan bagi satu baki, remainder. So this is the answer. Okay, Yang ini, this is not answer. Okay, the answer is at the bottom of the calculations. This remainder. Dia hanya bahagi 1 saja. Dia tak akan bagi tambah 0, tambah 0, tambah 0. No. Okay. This is how compiler work. Okay. Okay, remainder. Modular operator is often used for positive integers, but also can be used with negative integers. Baik, untuk Java, negatif boleh digunakan for modular operations. Tapi untuk C++ tak boleh. Itu masalah. Okay, remainder is negative only if the remainder is negative only if the dividends is negative. Okay, so for example, negative 7 modulo 3, the answer negative 1. Okay, even kalau masa kita kira tu, okay, masa kita kira tu, so the answer is a positive. Okay, positive. Tapi kita tengok dia punya dividend dia adalah negatif. Then we put negative. Okay, then 12 modulus 4, the answer is 0. And 0 tak ada negatif lah. 0 is a 0. Negative 26 modulo negative 8, the answer is negative. Still negative. Number 4, the dividend is positive. And divisor is a negative, and the answer should be positive. Okay, jawapan remainder mengikut dividend. Okay, not divisor. If dividend negative, tak kira lah divisor dia negatif atau positif, and the answer should be negative. If dividend positive, and the answer should be positive also. Kena ingat tu. Okay, so dominant adalah kepada dividend. Okay, remainder is very useful. The remainder is used to determine whether the number is even or odd numbers. Dia nak tahu positive numbers is even or odd numbers. For example, even numbers modulo 2 is always 0. If the answer is always 0, then the numbers is even number. Hello? Okay. Ada tanya?
Okay, sir.
Okay. And if the numbers is odd numbers, indicate the odd numbers if the answer is 1. Okay, is 1 ataupun any numbers. Okay, the use number 2 is to calculate minutes and remaining seconds from an amount of time in a second. So yang ni kamu gunakan untuk convert from second to minute, second to minute to hours, minute to hours dan sebagainya. Okay, yang ni ada soalan latihan tu nanti ya. Okay, the last one is to determine new line or not new line. Ini selalu kamu buat. Okay, apabila ada remainder dia 0, then dia akan new lines. Apabila remainder dia not equal to 0, and then dia print sebelah dia. Okay. Banyak lagi remainder punya usage ya. So kamu kena explore lebih. Okay, then the second operator is a relational operations and operator. What is a relational operation? Relational operations is referred to the comparison of values. Comparisons of values. Normally we use the relational operators on the conditions. If blah 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 blah, while blah 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 blah, for blah blah blah, dan sebagainya. Ataupun kita nak buat satu statement untuk menghasilkan true or false. Okay. Okay, this is an example of the relational operator. Equal, equality, equal, equal. Okay, equal, equal is called equality. For example, if choice equal 1. So, system will make a comparison between the value of choice and number 1. Okay. Then the second one is less than. Okay, less than. For example, if x less than y, the value of x compare with the value of y, whether there is a x is less or not. Okay, the other one is greater than. Greater than, for example, if mark greater than 40. Okay, the value of mark is compared with 40, whether greater or not. Okay, less than or equal. Less than or equal. Baik, untuk cara menulis Java perlu dimulakan dengan less than or greater than. Barulah letak equal. Okay, jangan letak equal dulu baru less than. So this is wrong way to write the syntax. Okay. C less than 10. So the compiler will be compare between C value, the value of C, and number 10, whether this is less or not. Okay, greater than or equal, greater than or equal. This is a symbol for greater than or equal. If age greater than or equal 40, for example. Okay, the last one is not equal. Not equal. Okay, not equal while number not equal 0. Mostly we use not equal at the sentinel loop, sentinel repetitions. Okay, nanti kita akan buat sentinel repetition. So kita akan banyak guna not equal ni. Okay, kalau ditengok kat sini kalau kamu tengok kat sini how to write the relational operator, mostly equalnya di belakang. Okay, equalnya di belakang, this one. So don't write equal first and then barulah buat less or greater. Salah Okay, ini semua dalam Java semua dalam Java. Kita sekarang berada di Java, how to write the syntax, how to write the operators in the right syntax. Okay, so ini semua dalam Java. Tapi kalau kamu nak buat di dalam pseudocode syntax ini boleh, tak ada masalah. Okay, relational operator. Oh, okay, yang ni relational operation refer to the comparisons of the values, mostly use expressions in conditions if or while. So inilah guna dia, expressions in the conditions if or while. For example, number 1, okay, saya dah jelaskan tadi. If mark greater than 40, okay, if mark greater than 40, so we ask the computer, we ask the compiler, is it mark is greater than 40? So the compiler will return the two value, true or false. Okay, the other one, if x less than y, so actually we asking to the computer, is it x is less than y? Okay, so the compiler will be return the value true or false based on input. Okay, the other one is choice equal to 1. Okay, this is instructions. We ask the computer, is it choice variable? Okay, this is variable, choice variable. The value of choice variable is equal with number 1. Okay, so nanti compiler akan return value true atau false. Okay, compiler yang akan buat comparison. So kita bagi arahan dia sahaja. Okay, next operator is a logical operator. Logical operators can be used to create a compound boolean expressions. Ini yang kamu buat masa jika ada mark. Jika ada mark, okay, markah mark from 0 to 59 F, 60 to 79 for example, A contoh. Okay, so ini selalu kamu pakai, sebenarnya benda yang kamu buat tu adalah dipanggil sebagai compound statement. Okay, compound statement. Kita menggunakan logical operator AND atau OR. Okay, mostly use untuk dalam table ni lah. BMI, mark, grade, pointer, speed, okay, price, discount dan sebagainya. Okay, this is a logical operation, logical operators. The first one is AND. Okay, the symbol for the Java is like this. Yang ini simbol apa saya lupa nama dia. Ada nama-nama dia ni. Okay, so Java expressions if age greater than 25 and so this is n. Grade equal to A. Okay, so age greater than 25 and grade equal to A. So makna syarat dia mestilah age tu lebih 25 dan grade mesti A, barulah dia akan menghasilkan true. Kalau dia true, then dia akan execute the operations. Kalau dia false, dia akan do another operations. So untuk AND dia akan pilih dua-dua. Pastikan dia menjadi true dan menjadi true. Barulah dia akan menjadi the whole compound statement akan menjadi true. For example, okay, or if age, okay, contoh okay, contoh, let's say the input age equal to 27 and the input grade is C. Okay, tengok the first statement. Okay, if age greater than 25, kita dah tahu input for age is 27. So 27, is it 27 greater than 25? Yes. So the compiler will be return the value is true. Return value is true. Grade equal to A, but the input is grade equal to C. So grade store C. Is it C equal to A? So the answer is false. Okay, true and false. So dia akan menghasilkan the whole compound statement akan menghasilkan true and false akan menghasilkan false answers. Okay, the second one. Okay, if age greater than 25, we know that age store 27. You ask the compiler, is it 27 greater than 25? The compiler will be answers true. Okay, the other ones, is it C grade C equal to A? And the compiler will answers false. Okay, so the return value for the whole statements is a true or false become true. Okay, 1 or 0 is 1. Okay, that's statement number 2. Statement number 1, true 1 and false is false. 1 and 0 is 0. Okay, and then statement number 2, true 1 or 0, it becomes 1. Okay, dua benda yang berbeza, and or. Ini kita ingat balik logic gate. Okay, the last one, statement number 3. Age, we know that age is 27. So we ask the computers, is it 27 greater than 25? So it becomes true. But there is not here. Not true. So not true will be give the answers false. Okay, so the whole statements will return the value false. Okay, ada soalan nak tanya? Okay, next. Okay, example. True. Okay, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Sini ya, kita ambil yang ni. Okay, true is true. Okay, true. And 3 greater than 4. 3 greater than 4. Is it 3 greater than 4? True or false? Of course, false. Yes, false. So, true and false. So, the answer is false. Okay. So, this is how the compiler works. Okay, kita bagi arahan dan compiler akan buat. Okay, the second one. Not x greater than 0 and x greater than 0. Oh, what is value for x? Okay, contohlah saya bagi x. Let's say x equal to 3. X equal to 3. So 3 greater than 0. Is it 3 greater than 0? Yes, true. Okay, not. This is true. And then n. Okay. And is it 3 greater than 0? Also true. Okay, so it gives false and true. And the answer should be false. Okay, baik, the last one, this one. Okay, x greater than 0, true, or x less than 0, x, we know that x is a 3 less than 0, is it 3 less than 0? False. True or false become true. Okay, so dalam kamu punya Java, dia tidak akan keluar false, dia tak akan keluar true. Okay, bila kita compile, dalam Java dia tak akan keluar false, dia tak akan keluar words false and words true. Dia akan keluarkan apa? If true, dia akan keluarkan number 1. If false, dia akan keluarkan 0. Okay, apabila kamu keluarkan output dia, system out print. So dia tak akan keluarkan, dia tak akan keluar TRUE, dia tak akan keluar FALSE. No, dia tak akan keluar. Okay. Okay, this is compound statement. Compound statement yang selalu kamu buat. This one. Kita ambil yang pertama. So this one, compound statement if BMI greater than 0. Normally kamu buat macam ni, and BMI less than 18.5. Okay, itu compound statement kamu. Okay, this one pun sama juga. Else if BMI greater or equal 18.5, okay, and BMI less 25. Tu compound statement kamu. Okey, kemudian yang ketiga, else if BMI less than 30.0 and susah tu nak tulis N ni. BMI greater than 25.0. Okey, itulah compound statement kamu So dan seterusnya lah. Dan sebenarnya benda ni kita boleh elak daripada buat terlalu banyak coding. Okey. Tapi tak apa, kalau kamu suka pakai compound statement, then proceed dengan compound statement. Kalau tak, kamu boleh buat macam ni. Okey. If BMI less than 18.5 bla bla bla. Else if BMI less than 25.0. Else if BMI less than 30.0. Macam tu. Okay, so kita ambil yang maximum. So this is maximum. This is maximum. Okay, kita ambil yang ni. Tapi kita kena tak less lah. Start with yang paling kecil. Start with yang paling kecil sekali, 18.5. Okay, so ada dua cara kamu boleh buat. Sama ada kamu nak guna compound statement ataupun single statement. Tak ada masalah. Baik, kalau dalam pseudocode kamu boleh buat macam ini, Java punya syntax, boleh juga. Ataupun kamu nak tulis less than pun boleh, tak ada masalah. LESS then pun boleh. Okay, assignment operator yang terakhir. Assignment operator is used to assign or used to give a value of result of an expressions on the right side to variable on the left side of an equations. Okay, contohnya ni, yang saya bagi ni, x equal to 1, y equal to 3. Okay, x equal to 1. This is show that number 1, okay, number 1 is store on variable x. Itu maksud dia. And number y, number 3 is store on variable y. Okay, itu maksud dia. Expression on the right side, this is the right side. Okay, semua yang berada di belah kanan equal tu, that is right side. Store to the variable on the left side. Okay, so dia akan send the value to the left side. Okay, the last examples, total equal x plus y. So maksud dia, x, the answer of x plus y, the result of x plus y. Okay, the result of the x plus y will store on the variable total. Okay, the result of the x plus y will restore to the variable total. Actually, x, y and total is an address, is a memory address. Saya dah bagi tahu itu hari. Once kamu declare saja x, once kamu declare y, once kamu declare total, then komputer akan allocatekan satu space memory untuk variable-variable ini. So x, y and total is addressnya. Okay, dapat So the result x and y akan store di dalam memory total. The number 3 will store on the memory address y and also number 1. Okay, ni dia detail dia. Right. Total x equal to y, x equal to 1, y equal to 3, total. Okay, your left side is a variables. This is variables. Okay. This is value or results. Value or results. So, value 1, value 3 stored on the variable x and y. And also the x and y, result for the x and y will stored on the variable total. So total akan store number 4 lah. Dia akan store number 4. Okay, ini statement dia. variable X gets the value 1, variable Y gets the value 3, variable total gets the value 4 ataupun result X plus Y. Okey, itu saja untuk hari ini. So yang ini kita akan sambung pada minggu depan.